Hello everyone, this is D-InfinityX. Welcome back to Semihardcore in Space Engineers, where I think I want to go try and get some more ice, but I am definitely going to make some improvements to Red Dwarf, I think. In fact, I think I can do this relatively easy. Because in theory, I can just move one of these nacelles. Why do we have a jump drive? Whatever. I can just move one of these nacelles and hook it onto the back of Red Dwarf here. And that would give us, in theory, the thrust we need. I'll have to look it up, because one of these nacelles has 6 downward and 6 forward. That should be enough. Yeah, you know what? I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to disconnect this, first off the connector, and then the merge block. Or we're going to try and do the merge block. Oh, it's having it's not happy. Okay, I need to do some stuff first. Mostly turn off all of the projectors so that we can actually control this thing. I don't have a way in here, do I? I do not. I fought way too hard to get this button to work. So we're going to turn on the antenna, and then I should be able to hop up here. Okay, this doesn't have, there we go. We're grab booted to it. And then I can, in theory, do nothing because the game is lagging. There we go. All right. So we should be able to take control of this large grid and fly it over to Red Dwarf. And by flying over to Red Dwarf, I mean crashing into Red Dwarf. Oops. That was my fault. Didn't mean to do that. Now, how badly did I blow up Red Dwarf? I took out 2 turrets. Oh, that's fine. Now, in theory, should be able to connect this up with cargo so that we can also potentially fuel it. Now, hopefully I did this correctly. I can't remember. I did. All right. All right, let's see how well I can do this flying it backwards. And without crashing or blowing everything up. Okay. This is definitely going to be interesting. Because I need to... Oh, this is all sorts of reversed and everything else. Nope. Need to go this way. That looks roughly correct. I may have to fly up in order to get it to completely... Actually, we may be close. Ooh, we're close. And I think we're locked. Nice. Oh, we're locked. Nice. All right, I knew these thruster pods would come in handy. I need to run the calculations and make sure 6 hydrogen is enough, though. I also need to see how heavy Red Dwarf is now. Red Dwarf is now 17 million, so we'll run the calculation at 25. So according to what I can tell, we would need 9 hydrogen, and we have 6. Actually, we have more than 6, because we have all the little ones as well. But we just wouldn't have a ton of thrust in the forward direction. So it means I'd have to do at an angle kind of like I was doing before, which is fine. That's completely fine. We are going to take this new Zippier Red Dwarf out and head to the ice. Nope, not that way. Oh, that's annoying. Ooh, I had activated the... Okay, yeah, I had activated the jump, or the super cruise, and then got out of my seat. Thankfully, it didn't warp off without me, which would have been really, really unfortunate. But we're going to warp, or use the super cruise to... No, we're not. Okay, that makes sense. And now we're stuck in... Oh, that makes sense. It doesn't make sense. None of this makes sense. I just want to escape this stupid planet. I am way too close to the... So you know what? We're going to go to Alien. We're going to start flying towards Alien, I should say. And hopefully we'll be able to get around the planet's gravity. Yeah, that was the problem. I just kept hitting into the gravity well, just barely. I also realized that the GPS that I'm currently pointed at, because I don't think it saved my Europa one, is in the gravity. That's why I couldn't jump. So that makes way more sense. Oh, what did we proximity alert to? I can't. I was doing a. Oh, I'm happy we ran into this. Very happy we ran into this. Let's see. I don't have anything on me, I don't think, but we can see what they have. We've got a friendly robot helper here. Store-wise, ooh, we could buy hydrogen. That may be worth throwing a connector on if I have the resources for it. Yeah, that would definitely be useful. Ooh, and this is the upgrade station. So I do believe we could do, I absolutely hate the jetpack inhibitor, so we could buy that. Yes. And then I don't think I have enough to, yeah, I don't have enough credits to buy the second one. But could I buy damage reduction? I can. Ooh, that is real nice. So I've got damage reduction and the anti-jetpack stuff now, or at least one level. So it'll be a little bit more helpful than before. The robots just sitting around chilling is kind of funny. I quite like that. I was just seeing if there was anything else around here, but it doesn't look like it. Now the other question is, can I hook up a connector to fuel the hydrogen pod, or do I care? I don't know if I have any resources on here, honestly. I maybe have enough ingots to... Yeah, and we're just refining nickel, so that's funny. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that. All right, we have made it to Europa. Let's see if I can land it this time correctly. Now, I need to be careful because I can burn through the hydrogen very quickly, and I don't want to do that. And of course, it's snowing again, so, you know, that's fair. And once again, I have crashed, but that is fine. We're just going to tilt and drill. Okay, I think we have enough that I'm going to take off because we're going to run out of hydrogen very quickly. So we need to get out of atmosphere as fast as we can before we lose the... before we lose hydrogen, because it's going to sink quickly. But we've got almost 10 million ice. And we have so many enemies around us. It is crazy. All right, and we are back, and it still says we only have 142,000 ice. That's not right. I think the reason why we don't have so much ice, or it's not showing, is because a lot of it is lake ice. And then the actual ice got thrown into O2 gens, which is fine. Looks like we might have... Ooh, we are going to have issues because we have an antenna on. It's not that I don't want to fight a Reaver Invader, but I just don't want to fight a Reaver Invader. You know what? I kind of want a Reaver fight. Because that would be... That sounds fun. And I just want to watch my artillery shoot at everything. Hello, Reaver. Detect me, please. You know you want to. Yes, yes, yes. Come in for your certain demise. Oh, I forgot the door won't open on its own. Come on, Reaver. Let's dance. I'm going to sidestep this just a little bit. And there goes all the missiles, likely at Red Dwarf. Ah, no, it's going at the assault ship. I mean, you can do that. But I don't think you're going to have a ship for too much longer. In fact, I think it's already in pieces. Maybe not. It's uncontrollable, looks like. Yeah, you don't have thrust in a direction. We do have debris falling at us. Oh. Oh, yeah, it's gone. Alright, so this may not have been running or updating because the programming block was destroyed and it wasn't actually running the script anymore. So that could be why this hasn't changed in a while. Yeah, now it's updated. My scrap is gone apparently, which shouldn't have happened, but ICE is now updating to we only have 600,000, which is really unfortunate. All right, I've refilled the hydrogen. Why are our jump drives off? I know why they're off, but why? I guess I'm going to have to sit here and wait for them to charge as well. So maybe I'll connect back to the base. I just wanted to go back to Europa and collect more ice. Alright, and we're back at Europa. Because, yeah, we went through that ice very quickly, unfortunately. I filled up the nacelle with hydrogen to hopefully be able to mine more. We'll see how much I can realistically get. I'm going to see how much ice I can realistically take back, because I would like to fill this up. I don't think that's going to be realistic, but we'll try. Because we're pushing 30 million right now, which is 5 million more than we did last time. Oh, and it seems we're attacking something. A corrupt experimental drone, it appears. We're also stuck because my thrusters are pushing as hard as they can, and we're not moving, which is really unfortunate. Well, we seem to be firing at something. I can't tell what, because we are absolutely stuck, and I'm trying to get out of this hole to no avail. Oh, it's a Raider drop pod. We haven't had one of those in forever. That's crazy. Unfortunately, this is not exactly a great time to get a Raider drop pod, but Red Dwarf should be able to take care of itself, I would hope. I just cannot seem to get out of this hole. Hello, Raider drop pod. What else do we have? Abomination. That is less ideal. That is really not ideal at all. I can't see anything. I just saw a robot heading towards the ship, which is definitely not ideal. There's a lot of things that are not ideal about this situation. Although I don't know where he went. How badly are we stuck? It seems pretty badly. Are we up against the ice? We are. I'm just trying to let the O2 gens do their thing. Hopefully we burn through enough ice to be able to take off, because I have messed this up once again. 30% may not have been enough either, but we're so close. If it gets down to about 5, I'm going to run out and make some barricades so that we don't fall back down the hole. I just cooked myself on the thruster. That's really unfortunate. I've got to say, I really hate Europa. This place is not fun. I have died again. Alright, we have almost run out of hydrogen, and I don't think we were actually moving. I think the sun was just coming up. So we're just kind of stuck here. I'm going to let the ice process to get us more hydrogen and reduce weight, and then we'll try and get off Europa again. The ship is sinking deeper into the hole. That's not ideal. Oh, we're actually backing out until... If I can just get this out of this hole, we'd be so much better off. But we're just, like, stuck. Come on, you can do it, ship. Get out of the hole. Yeah, most of this ship is in this hole now. I'm just going to have to wait for the hydrogen to process. I'm getting impatient, so I'm trying to back up with 5% fuel. I just want to get out of this hole, but I think we're just getting stuck. And I may need more than 5%, which is reasonable. I wonder how long we're going to be able to stay at 0%. Not long, it seems. Although they still look like they're lit, we're falling back in the hole. I do think it's a case of I get some momentum and then one of the turret's hitboxes hits the voxels and stops me. And 7% wasn't enough, which is unfortunate. Ooh, it's a good thing I came back when I did. Oh no, I've already died once. That makes sense. I've been just kind of AFK for the last hour. And completely forgot. I should have gone into my the pod here, but I didn't. And I can't switch out of here right yet. But let me get some stuff cleared up. All right, we're at 30% hydrogen. I have deleted all of the turrets that were around the side of the ship in hopes that we might be able to actually break free and get out of this hole that I've been stuck in for way too long. Oh, it's a good thing I kept some of the turrets on, because they're just firing at something. No idea what. But I am still stuck in this hole. We might just... Oh, I think we're out. I think we're free. We can just get away from the voxels. We're eating... or clearing them with the drill. If we can just clear the voxels and get far enough up, we should be good. Oh, we're actually picking up speed. I just need to get to space, and then we can potentially jump. I know we're running low on power, but we'll give it all we got. We're getting out of here. Most importantly, we're out of that stupid storm. It is kind of nice that you can jump while the autopilot's enabled. I just turned it on so that it points me at the space station, and I don't have to do it manually because the gyros suck. You know what? I just did the numbers in my head. We burnt almost 3 million kilograms of ice to fill up the thrusters to 30%, meaning that for 100% it would take at least 10 million. I have 10 million in ice I have about 10 million in ice on the ship. We left with a full tank of hydro. So we gained absolutely nothing from this other than me dragging 10 million ice home to be processed. Maybe 11, we might have made something. This was not worth it whatsoever. Oh no, we seem to be under attack or something. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. It's a corrupt strike drone. Hello, please go away. What are you doing? I was not expecting this, obviously. Piss off. Go away. How badly is Red Dwarf damaged? Oh. We're just getting ready to jump, too. I shouldn't have taken off as much of the guns as I did, but I wanted to get out of that hole. It shot through and destroyed the seat. That's awesome. We lost 2 cargo as it just indiscriminately fired at me through... all because I was just sitting here waiting for the jump drive to charge. And we're stuck in a jump drive inhibition field, so now I've got to super cruise and hopefully not hit the planet's atmosphere again. That should be enough that I can turn back on the jump drives. Oh, this whole thing has been annoying, to say the least. And then yes. Just get us to the space station, please. So we were legitimately stuck in that hole for 4 real-life hours. Then we were attacked. Oh, and my dampener's on. Oh, bye, space station. I also just realized I moved before all the ice was picked up, so we lost 3 million ice. That's awesome. Oh, I'm running out of oxygen. Oh, saved right at the last second. But I think that's going to do it for this episode. I'm going to park Red Dwarf, get the small amount of hydrogen that we can out of this, and then I think I'm going to decide if we'll do any more or we'll just start the harder core playthrough. So until then, thank you all for watching, and hopefully you have a good rest of your day.